Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Wendell at 7 a.m. on your Monday, and we're glad you're here. We are on top of several stories this morning. We start with breaking news in East Hartford. Investigators are looking for 4 men who they say tried to break into 4 separate ATMs overnight. Police say the crimes were committed within minutes of one another. All 4 break-ins happened at gas station convenience stores. Investigators believe they used a crowbar to try to smash their way in. Police believe they are traveling in a tan Hyundai Sonata with Connecticut license plate AG2710, although investigators say that plate is likely stolen. Eyewitness News is your vaccine authority. The nation's top health agencies could approve booster shots for the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines as early as this week. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Wendell explains what we're all learning.
More than 1,000 Americans are still dying from COVID-19 every day. Most of them are unvaccinated. This week, the FDA and CDC may approve booster shots for millions of Americans who got the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines, giving them more protection against the virus.
It's very, very clear that there's waning immunity and that we do need to boost individuals who've received any of the 3 products.
An FDA advisory panel recommended the 2 vaccines last week. It's now up to the FDA and CDC to give the final green light, nearly a month after doing the same for Pfizer. 77% of Americans 12 and older have received at least 1 shot. Many public and private organizations want 100% of their employees protected against the virus. Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The Montville head football coach is on paid leave this morning while state police investigate allegations of sexual misconduct with a 14-year-old girl. Police say they are looking into Tanner Grove, but he has not been charged or is facing any charges right now. The Department of Children and Families said in a statement it is working with the school district and law enforcement on this investigation. We reached out to the Montville Public Schools, but we have not yet heard back. In Hartford, 1 person is in critical condition this morning and 3 others are recovering in the hospital after a fire at an apartment building on Weathersfield Avenue. It happened around 7 last night. The officials say the person who is in critical condition had an existing medical condition. 12 companies assisted in this fire last night, and this guy saw it all.
I seen flames engulf just coming out through the windows, and it was heard like shattering. It was a real bad smell. I don't know what was burning.
So this building caught fire in 2019. That fire injured 10 people and sent them to the hospital. Police later arrested a woman in connection with that fire.
I'm meteorologist Melissa Cole with your Channel 3 early warning weather forecast, and we're actually going to be a little bit below normal today. Our normal high is 63 degrees. We'll probably only make it to about 57, 58. And with a breeze, it's going to feel even chillier. Our normal low is 42, and we're pretty close to that this morning. The record 84 set in 2016. Well, we will see warmer temperatures this week, but nothing in the 80s, though I do think we could have a couple of days in the 70s. We're scanning dry on live early warning pinpoint Doppler. We may see some showers developing this afternoon. 45 currently in West Haven, 41 in Durham, 40 in Willington, 41 in East Granby. So the bigger issue is just the chill in the air. And this afternoon, we're only going to make it into the upper 50s for daytime highs. Some towns even in the mid 50s. We could even see upper 40s lingering in the Northwest Hills for a while this afternoon. Then tomorrow morning when you wake up will be even colder than this morning, with lows dropping down into the upper 30s and lower 40s. But tomorrow afternoon we start a bit of a warm up. 60s for daytime highs tomorrow, and then 70s Wednesday and Thursday. Look at this, 45 degrees in New London. Fantastic morning out there. Chilly, but a beautiful sight to see. 46 in Hartford with clear skies, and in Middletown right now, it is looking fantastic there too, with not a cloud in the sky currently. 44 in East Hampton. Thank you to our viewers for sending in these temps. 39 in Staffordville, 43 in Wolcott. And on our satellite and radar picture that you can see that we're clear, but there are some showers off to our west here and also some clouds. So we will see the clouds bubbling up today and some of these showers making their way into Connecticut. Not everyone will see them. Nothing to cancel any outdoor plans over. But if you're going to be out and about this afternoon, maybe taking a walk on your lunch break or running some errands today, you may have to use the windshield wipers just a little bit. This is 1 o'clock, and then 4 or 5 o'clock, still a few left over. But by 6 o'clock, we've cleared out again. and we're in the clear for the afternoon tomorrow. It's really going to be a beautiful day, mostly sunny skies, still breezy tomorrow, and then the winds will slacken a bit as we head towards Wednesday. Nice week ahead, though. Not a whole lot of precipitation in our forecast. So your highs for today will top out in the 50s, mid-50s in the hill towns, upper 50s everywhere else. Lows tonight 30s and low 40s. And the next 7 days are fairly quiet. A nice warm up by Wednesday and Thursday. A few early showers Friday as a cold front slides through, and that front will eventually cool things off for the upcoming weekend. Wendell?
Melissa, thank you. Developing news in Haiti this morning. Authorities are looking for 17 missing missionaries, including 16 Americans and 1 Canadian. Police say they were all kidnapped over the weekend. 5 of those abducted were children, according to the Christian organization they work for. Now, this all comes amid an uptick in violence and in kidnappings in that country. Channel 3's Mandy Gaither has the latest.
According to the Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministries organization, 17 missionaries, including 5 children, were kidnapped just north of Haiti's capital on Saturday. Their whereabouts still unknown.
This hits home, so we keep them in our prayers, and the U.S. government will do everything we can to get them back.
The organization says 16 Americans and 1 Canadian were abducted. A source in Haiti's security forces told CNN it's believed they were kidnapped by gang members at gunpoint. The missionaries were traveling to a small village after visiting an orphanage near Port-au-Prince.
We need to track down where they are and see if negotiations without paying ransom are possible, or do whatever we need to on a military front or police front.
In a statement, Christian Aid Ministries saying, "We are seeking God's direction for a resolution, and authorities are seeking ways to help." Kidnappings have surged in Haiti this year, with numbers rising nearly 300% since July, according to a human rights research group in Port-au-Prince. There have been at least 628 kidnappings since January, 29 of them involving foreigners. As of August, the U.S. State Department has advised citizens not to travel to Haiti, in part due to the risk of kidnapping. I'm Mandy Gaither reporting.
Happening today in Georgia, jury selection will begin in the murder trial of 3 white men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery, a black man, back in February of 2020. Arbery was killed after being followed by that father and son duo in their pickup truck while Arbery was jogging in that neighborhood. This morning, more than 1,000 potential jurors are expected at the Glenn County Courthouse in Brunswick, Georgia. That's about a little more than an hour south of Savannah.
There's going to be feelings of anger. There's going to be feelings of sadness. But at the end, we're hoping for a spirit of happiness when we get the guilty verdict that we're looking for.
Jury selection is expected to take up to 2 weeks. We thank you so much for tuning into Eyewitness News on this Monday morning. Very chilly. It's going to warm up, though. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.